So you want to smell masculine, seductive, and like a rich daddy?
Daddy, chill.
I gotcha. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I am Karim, channel name Smell of Truth, and thank you so much for passing by. I have here a top 10 list. There are actually 13 fragrances because I can never decide for 10, with fragrances that go in that kind of direction, that give me that kind of daddy vibe. Kind of mature, mysterious, gentleman, but still confident kind of man. Let's get it started after the intro. Gents, if you really want to smell like that confident kind of daddy.
What the hell is even that?
A new release from this year, Guerlain Habit Rouge Privè. This is probably the best designer leather fragrance that is out there that I have tried. Imagine the old Habit Rouge, make it a bit more powdery and add as much leather as you can.
Any one of you lily-livered, bow-legged varmints care to slap leather with me?
It is also a bit animalic, woody and spicy. I normally dislike old school kind of fragrances, like fragrances that smell literally old, and also leathery fragrances. This is kind of both in a bottle and I absolutely adore it. Not the best Guerlain, but definitely the manliest Guerlain.
Grow some balls.
The dent in here is because I bought a used bottle. Back then the prices were very high. I just wanted to get a bottle because I loved it so much, guys. Longevity on this one is around 9 hours. Projection is pretty good and the sillage is also very good. So look guys, when it comes to leather fragrance, I need to give a little shout out to Zaharoff for making the best leather fragrance that is on the market right now, in my opinion. Imagine smoking your best cigar in a jazz club while wearing a leather jacket, while drinking a spicy tea with some honey in it. So it's very well balanced, smoky, leathery, spicy, a little bit animalic and a bit sweet. It's potent, guys. 3 to 5 sprays max with this fragrance. But the fragrance that actually made it to this list is Zaharoff and TLTG Reviews Evening Mystique. If you want to smell like a confident, sexy, but still gentleman kind of daddy, this is it. This fragrance is mainly aromatic, powdery, woody, ambery, with a floral, smoky and earthy kind of depth to it. It has an amazing quality to it and you can actually wear this one all year around, especially in the night, in my opinion.
You are now irresistible.
Maybe not so good for summer, but for the rest of the year without that problem. It's even strong enough to get through winter. I get around 10 hours with this sexy beast. I have no complaints on projection and the sillage. And personally, I enjoy this one whenever I want to have 2 to 3 more chest hairs than usually. So that means in total that I have 3 to 4. Since we are already on the topic all year around, if you haven't tried this fragrance and you want to get in the Sauvage kind of direction but still not smelling like Sauvage,
Outdated and basic,
you need to check out Versace Dylan Blue. It has that Ambroxan Sauvage kind of vibe, but in better, in deep dark ocean blue. Smells very aquatic, ambroxan, woody, earthy-ish, with hints of sweetness in the background. In my opinion, this smells like a young daddy. And repeatedly saying the word daddy is definitely cringe, so don't get me wrong. But I need to play along for this video. In my opinion, the best blue designer fragrance that is out there, and also you can get this one for a very good price.
Uh-oh. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green.
It is on the more affordable side of the designer fragrances, but it's totally worth the money. Longevity is definitely more than 10 hours, projection is good and the sillage is good. This is really strong, but it doesn't annoy the people when you overspray it. That's why I love this one. You get actually more compliments when you overspray this one. At least that's what my experience said. So tell me, what fragrance comes to your mind when I say daddy? Many of you probably will think of Aventus, But Creed Aventus is not worth the money anymore, guys.
Save your money.
It is heavily overpriced and it got reformulated to death, and unfortunately, to my experience, it also doesn't last very long. And therefore, there are several clones out there that I don't support.
No. Just no.
But instead of going with the real deal, I show you something that is in the price range of the old Aventus, like the old price range of Aventus, and still somehow gets to manage the quality Creed used to have. This is Morning Chest from Vilhelm Parfums. I have only to have this travel size, but I think I'm gonna get a full bottle of it. I really enjoy this one. So imagine Aventus in less smoky, bit more fruity, and maybe a bit more of a floral kind of depth to it. This is Morning Chest to me, and in my opinion, this is the best to replace Aventus if you want to smell as similar as possible to Aventus and you don't want to get a cheap ass clone. The longevity on Morning Chest is around 9 hours, the projection is good, and the sillage is also good. Check this one out. So let's say you go on a date and you want to drive the girl absolutely nuts. Then I think the safest choice will be Dior Homme Intense. Popular for a reason, doesn't need any introduction. I get a longevity of 8 to 9 hours with the newer batches. The projection and the sillage are actually quite good as well. I do not believe in the rumors that this was reformulated and watered down to death. I think it's still very good performing. In all honesty, I do not like the iris note from Dior, but still I need to appreciate the popularity of this fragrance. But let's say you want to drive your date absolutely crazy. And you want to have something luxurious with more quality than Dior. Terrence Hughes Daddy. I mean, it's literally called Daddy. Floral, musky, sweet, spicy. It has oud inside, but don't be afraid. It's not a skanky kind of oud. It's a very soft, likable and clean kind of oud. Like in general, Terrence Hughes doesn't fail. Whenever you see oud on an Terrence Hughes fragrance, you can be sure that you will like it because he makes it very likable. He makes the fragrances very smooth blended, and it's just absolutely amazing. It has also a fruity kind of vibe to it, has a woody vibe. It has a bit edges of everything. This is so sexy, so seductive, guys. You do not want to miss out on this one.
Somebody stop me!
I also have good news for people that tend to overspray because their fragrances do not last. This is a beast. This will last you easily 11-12 hours on your skin. Sometimes I go to shower, I get out of the shower and I still smell it. It's really potent. Sometimes in life you just want to be really bold but still sexy and blow your date away. You will definitely blow people away with this grenade here. Jokes aside, Spicebomb Extreme by Viktor Rolf. I don't think it needs any introduction. A spice bomb, literally, with tobacco and vanilla in the base. Absolutely gorgeous, dark, mysterious and sexy kind of fragrance. You cannot go wrong with this. I think the DNA is one of the most likable and most seductive DNAs on the designer market. If you heard rumors about a batch variation and reformulation and whatever, I made a full video comparing my old to a newer batch. You can check it out here, but after you watch this video, guys. Speaking of blowing people away, with this fragrance you will not need any kind of weapons or whatever. You just need to overspray and people will fly away automatically. Because it is so strong and it's so dark and so mysterious and kind of bold as well, but in a good way, you know what I mean? Listen, if you want to be a confident daddy, you gotta smell like a confident daddy, okay? So, we have here Penhaligons Halfeti Leather, patchouli, incense, and oud are kind of the main notes.
You got some big testicles to pull this off, bro.
But you also have a lot of spices in here, like nutmeg, cumin, cardamom, cinnamon. You have some rose to give it a bit of a light depth, to not make it too dark. You have also some lavender in here. Definitely has an animalic vibe to it. You definitely need to try before you buy this one. But if you are able to pull this one off, definitely more something for a confident and bold kind of daddy that isn't afraid of literally anything. Like, this smells like a beast, guys. Check this one out. It's very unique and not many people talk about this actually. In general, I feel like Penhaligons is very underrated. The next two fragrances you can wear all year around, maybe except summertime. I think summertime doesn't fit these two fragrances very well, but I think they do best either on dates or on special occasions. Dior Sauvage Elixir. A niche version of Dior Sauvage, if you want so, in a designer bottle kind of. Imagine Dior Sauvage giving a spicy Middle Eastern cinnamon kind of vibe, more lavender, heavy woods, some licorice, and some greener, earthier notes like patchouli and vetiver. Definitely something that makes the woman say,
Come here, daddy.
this is one of the favorites from Curly Scents for a reason actually. This is one of the strongest designer fragrances that you can get out there. I don't know if you have already heard of this one. If you have heard of this one and you haven't tried this one yet, I have only one question. What the hell are you waiting for? You are freaking missing out on Micallef's DesirToxic if you haven't tried this one. And if you have tried this one and you like it, the hell you waiting for on getting a full bottle, guys? This is totally worth your money in my opinion, and I'm not saying that because I collaborated with the brand. I actually purchased this fragrance twice for the full price because I wasn't aware that there were discount codes. I purchased a 30 ml of this one, and after the 30 ml was empty, I purchased a full 100 ml and I let it engrave as well. The easiest way to describe this one is imagine Leighton from Parfums de Marly in more mature, in more sexy, with a smoky kind of vibe. This one is spicy, floral, sweet, and also has a cannabis note in here that is very well blended in the fragrance.
We have breaking news. I'm toasted.
You will definitely not smell like weed, but you might pick it up as a note. This is in my opinion a very sexy fragrance and one of the sexiest niche fragrances out there, guys. Longevity on this one is around 9 hours. Projection is really good and it leaves an immense sillage. This smells amazing in the air. Check it out. When it comes to the last two fragrances, you are fitting in the category of dark, mysterious, but still sexy. Jean Paul Gaultier's Male Le Parfum. Imagine Le Male with a Middle Eastern spicy vibe with a darker vanilla and iris. This is literally the big brother from Le Male. The big brother that also has more balls and bigger balls.
It's your big brass balls.
If you like spicy fragrances, if you like Dior Homme Intense, and if you like Le Male, I feel like you will definitely enjoy this one. Longevity is 9 to 10 hours with this fragrance. Projection is strong and the sillage is also very strong. This is very sexy and a very good compliment getter, guys. Check this one out. In my opinion, still the best from the line. When it comes to this fragrance, we need to blend out the notes because I feel like the notes are very misleading. Parfums de Marly Carlisle. This one smells to me absolutely amazing. Every time I smell this, it does this to me. This one smells to me like tobacco, oud with some boozy notes, some floral kind of depth, some fruity kind of vibe, everything in well blended with vanilla. This is what I get. Absolutely dark, mysterious, and sexy. Longevity on this one is easily 11-12 hours. This will not leave your skin. This is very potent, very strong fragrance, and I love it a lot. Projection is strong, the sillage in the air, it smells amazing, and it leaves a very good scent trail. Check this one out. Alright, daddies. Oh, this was cringe as fuck, man. I hope you were able to find something you might enjoy in this list. If you want to support me, I have a few affiliate links down below and also affiliate codes down below. They are all linked in the description. If you want to support me, make sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and see you next time. Bye bye.
She wanna take the ride. She wanna start things